Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again with another Hot Toys unboxing. And I know my regulars are probably like, we want more Gunpla. Well, it's coming. I only have a couple more of these to do. And then you won't see anything probably until, November. Because Sideshow is coming out with their own line. And it's Court of the Dead. And so far, I haven't even seen any of the pieces in person, just from what I've seen in pictures and stuff. I'm already a huge fan. It's an original series from them, so it's it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that, because I will probably put myself into debt and sell off everything I own to get that. But for today, we have from Terminator 2, Judgment Day, we have the T800 Hot Toys DX10. And this is from Sideshow Collectibles. I am super stoked to have this. Now this is in, it looks like leather, but it's not. It's just fake leather. We'll put it that way. On the back side, you have the DX10 and the chrome lettering, the T800. On the back, you have just your normal Hot Toys, where to contact them, warning, choking hazard, blah, blah, blah. On the side here, on your hinge, you actually have like fake buttons inlaid, like on the leather jacket. Just like the other DX line, or other DX kits, I should say. I don't know why I call them kits. Figures are magnetic. They don't actually snap. Now, where this differs from the others is you can see right here, the button does kind of go through, and then there's magnets on the other side of the box over here. And try and do this without everything flopping out, because I haven't taken them out. On the cover over here, if you can see it, it says, I now know, I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do. T800. On the front cover over here, you have the Cyberdyne system, the machines rule the future, sent an unstoppable Terminator to assassinate the yet unborn John Connor. They failed. The machines will try again. And you have the T2 here, which is actually really cool, and I believe this is removable, but it'll actually slide to the side, so you can get that one final scene, or the beginning scene. I forgot, I haven't seen it in a little while, where they snap shut. So that's actually really cool. Taking that off, you have the protective foam cover on here, and I'm hoping you guys can see it, because I cannot see the preview on the screen. You have this tray, as with the other DX lines. There are multiple trays in here, so you get the information on here. The T800 head sculpts features a parallel eyeball rolling system, PERS otherwise known, translucent iris, authentic likeness to Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T800, detailed paint applications, detachable scalp with Cyberdyne chip in the head, and I'm actually kind of interested in having that as a separate display piece. You've got the over thing here, please read user guide first, blah 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 blah. DX10 T800 body features advanced muscular body with over 30 points of articulation, newly sculpted chest and arms, authentic leather jacket and pants, and then who the artists are and everything. And I'm going to get this off here. This is extremely heavy. Also, stay tuned, because after we do this one coming up, I actually have a DX11 that arrived today, and I got it brand new. It's steel sealed. I'm super stoked about that. I found it a little while ago, and I found it in a little shop, and I'm not sure how, because I know that they have one more left. And I got it at about retail price. It was about $3.19 plus shipping, which was, you know, really cheap to me because it's in San Francisco and I'm really close to there. But unfortunately, paying tax and everything, it kind of racked up the price. But it's still worth it because it's still sealed and brand new. So I'm not sure if I want to, if somebody wants to know where this is, to have you guys either email me, message me, something like that. So I'll figure that out when I do that video. But so we'll pop this out. So here we have Arnold. Now I do have to say this is secondhand. I got this from a guy named Jamie on 1/6 scale buy trade, you know, exchange on Facebook. Definitely go check it out. He got me a good deal on this, so I really appreciate it. I'm pretty much all lined up with all the ones that I want, except for I still of any of the older figures that have not come or have come out already. I only want to pick up a DX10 to go with that guy. So I can do the semi-battle damage. So I can have the clean, the semi-battle damaged, and then the full battle damaged, which will be the final scene diorama. And then I want to get endoskeleton to go with it. And I think that would make a really great shelf display piece of having all those together. In this tray, again, you have, this does not come on him, so keep that in mind. It comes in the bottom tray, but it was on him when he was shipped to me, so I've just left him on there. I haven't actually taken anything out yet. In the tray here, you get the pliers, the hair piece for the scalp, for peeling back, doing the scene with the chip, the cover, and the buffer, shock buffer, and then his sunglasses are in here also. Great likeness, great coloring that I can see so far. And what's really nice is the jacket and the pants are actual leather. They're not the faux leather. So that's a cool feature. So we'll get to this here in a second. And I know the background's like really freaking bright because I have all the lights on, and I decided to go with a white background this time. In the instruction booklet, we'll just kind of flip through. You've got your PERS instructions on how to do that. Again, all the information on who the sculptors and everything were. Assembly of the scalp and shock dampening assembly for pulling out the piece of scalp, doing the flip back if you want to do it, the scene in the garage where they're pulling his ship. The do's and don'ts with the body, how to adjust the head, the mobility of the arms. It does have double jointed elbows, which is nice. Except for if you have the jacket off, which I won't. How to put on the bag, the bandolier, and the grenade launcher, and then also attaching the minigun. And then how to set up the base, where to put the batteries in, or how to replace the batteries, all that good stuff. And then you've got the instructions in other language. So, and this is for Sideshow Collectibles by Hot Toys. Alright. And then in the bottom tray here, you have more gloved hands, the base, the minigun, the grenade launcher, the shotgun, the pistol, the bandolier goes in here, the duffel bag, and then the machine gun strip. So let's pull this out and see what we got going on. Now, and you will want to stay tuned for Oh yeah, one of my other videos that I have is the DX06, the Jack Sparrow, and then I have the new Goblin to do also, and then the Ace Toys CEO, the Lucius Fox from Batman, and then I have a body for that stuff coming too. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. Okay, pulling out first. Let's see here. The base, which is a little dusty. That's okay. I can deal with dust. Alright. So starting off with the base, you actually have an outline of a hunter killer on here, which is actually really cool. You've got the switch on the back here, battery compartments right here, and then you can pull that out to replace it. I will be doing a Budget Starks or Anthony Tsang's modification on that for the power supply to be able to run it off of USB power. So you switch it on, and that lights up the Terminator 2 Judgment Day T800, and it kind of semi lights up this. If you guys can see it. So there, you can kind of see it there. Come on. Okay, we'll do it this way. So there you go. Nice and glossy finish. If I was feeling really up to it, I could add a couple more lights in here just to light up the rest of that. I don't know if I will or not. So we'll switch that off. Let's turn on another light here. And we got Tigger making an appearance down at my feet. As long as he stays away from Arnold, everything will be okay and he won't have to die. Okay, so on here for the stand, it is a little bit different than the standard stand. It's more machine-like, I guess you would put it. It's stout for the clip in. And actually, no, it's plastic. It almost sounded like when I clinked it, like it was aluminum, which would have been really cool. Okay, so that goes in like so. Now for accessories, you get the shotgun. Let's see what we got on there. Just playing around to see what we got. So you can do the cockback for the gun. So when you pull down the cocking mechanism, it does actually open. You can see a shell in there, so that's a really cool feature. The handgun, really well done. Does have the cocking mechanism. Hammer does go back, will cock back. Let's make sure and put that back so we don't screw it up. And it appears to be stuck. Never had that happen before. Come on, you. So here's an interesting feature that I just found out. If you've ever seen an actual handgun, you will know, or even in the movies, that if you pull back on the slide, you can actually lift it off. Well, that's what I just did by accident. So we don't want to do that. You can, but we don't want to break down the firearm. So does have a clip that comes out. You can see the bullets in there. I love the little details that they put into things like that. For the grenade launcher, here we have it. And just looking here, so it does have a little slide. This is my first time of seeing it in person, so sorry. It does have a little slide that pops to the side here so that you can kick it open and put a shell in. And I think it actually, oh no, the little piece popped off. Oh no. I found it. Don't panic. So that's cool. So you can put it back down and then slide that over to lock it in. This is movable for the sight. So good stuff with that. What else we got in here? So we have the minigun. And looking at this, this is really similar to the minigun that I have to go with the Hellgast. It looks really similar. A little bit different. Actually a little bit nicer. Kind of got some weathering and stuff on there. The barrel does not rotate. But good stuff with that. You get the duffel bag. There is a foam padding that's in here. Zippers are workable. So if you wanted to, you could actually put your spare hands and stuff in here. If you're having this on his back or by him, anything like that, which would be really handy. You can put his accessories, stuff like that. Another working zipper with a pocket for putting miscellaneous stuff in. Another working pocket over here. That one velcros. You know, you got this nice metal buckles on here. So good stuff with that. Where are we? Okay. So we have the minigun cable. This is rubber, which makes it nice and flexible. And then let's see what we got for accessories here. So, pulling out the hands, you get two closed fists, right and left. Nice leather detail. You know, the black gloves they ends up wearing. They are, you know, weathered well. Of course, as usual, you get two extra hands. And I am going to just tweak that down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. It's not so bright. Let's see here. Not with it pointing at the white. You get I don't know if these are relaxed or he's got the relaxed on. So I'm assuming these are for the holding the minigun. That's what they look like to me. Nice dry brushing technique on them to give some weathering and highlighting. Very cool on that. You do get two regular hands. They are painted fairly well. I can't say too much. I would say they are maybe a little too human-like on the knuckles and stuff, being red, but that's just my personal opinion. All right. So let's take out the big guy himself. If I can pry him out of the foam. Come on, you. All right. So looking him over. You guys back here. I should have done this with the handy cam, but I didn't. So one of the things I will have to change, I probably should look at the instructions on here, because I'm not sure whether this is supposed to be above or below, but I think that these are supposed to be pointing the other way. So you do get some good movement in here. His head is movable, but the neck itself, it's kind of a, I don't know if it's rubberized. It's really solid body, but the color match between the body and the head is very good. You've got the gray undershirt. You've got the leather belt with the metal buckle here. I can't tell. I think it's Velcroed Slide. You get plenty of details. I mean, it's kind of sick how many details are in here. You get a pistol hand, and then I think this is just a relaxed hand that's on this side. Lining is really good on the jacket. You get good movement with the head. You're not going to get a lot of up-down movement with the head. There is the peg, like the ball here, so you can get a little bit, but not a whole lot on that. Body seems nice and stout. I'll give you guys a close-up of the face, let you see. Face is actually really good. Eyes are excellent. Hair sculpt is good. And the actual part where I have to give him credit. Let me see if I can. Alright, so there's actually a magnet that holds this down, I believe. But you know, the metallic detail for in there is really good. You've got the hole for putting the chip and the thing in. And I have to say, the way that they ended up doing it, once the hair piece is down in there, you can't even tell where it goes. So props to them for that blending and stuff. Let's see. I don't know. I would assume that these zippers work on here. You can feel the boots that are up in there. You don't get, because the boots are inside the leg, you don't get a whole bunch of movement in there. You do have to be careful with these, especially this one since it's leather, that you don't get caught in the knee joint. I can't tell you guys how happy I am with this guy so far. Very well detailed. I'll be back. So very cool. So I'm not really putting any accessories on him right now because I have to figure out how I want to display him for right now for the display case or display shelves. But once I do, I will let you guys know that. I like all the metal accessories and everything. You know, I already had an idea of what to expect from this guy over here as far as the outfit, but I was not expecting this at all. Oh, before I go, one of the things I do have to do, I have to do it. All these little accessories and stuff I'm not going to pull out right now. Plenty of reviewers have done it, but I have to pull out the shades. Oh yeah, and there's Arnold in all his glory. Dun 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 dun. Let's give him a gun. Let's put, while we're here, we'll put the one down his pants, because he's been on steroids and he doesn't have anything else to put down there. So there's that one, and of course this will all get adjusted later. So there's that one, and which one are we going to stick in here? I don't know. I won't put the minigun in there. That's what I'm going to do. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm really digging this figure. He's going to go down on the display here in an hour or so once I figure out a pose. Take some shots for Facebook and Twitter. You guys can follow me if you want on Twitter at Gunpla there's no the like my YouTube name in there. But yeah, it's just Gunpla Meister. Also, while you're at it, stop by and give a like to Susan D with Sideshow Collectibles, and her Facebook is Blue Susan, BLOO Susan, SUSAN. Give her a like. Tell her that I sent you over. She's doing a giveaway until 7 p.m. tomorrow night, and who knows if we can get up her numbers and stuff some more before 7 o'clock. Maybe she'll make the prize box a little bit bigger. You'll want to stay tuned to her during San Diego Comic-Con, as I'm sure that she'll be doing goodies throughout there and on Facebook. Stay tuned with me. I will be doing updates on as I get them the new line for Sideshow of the statues, so I will be putting up pictures and info on that. I will talk to you guys all later. Everyone have a great one, and peace out. I'll be back.